Good day and welcome to another edition of Sharing Trade Information on Global Trade Tutor. In this series of video, I'll be talking about China. Now, China is a very important country, a country that is the largest exporter in the world and second largest importer in the world. US is the largest importer in the world and second largest exporter in the world. China has become a major force in recent time, and any individual looking to do business in any country, you definitely want to do business with China, particularly sending raw materials and intermediate product to China. It's important to know that intermediate product is a big deal now in the world. Intermediate product basically means the product is not raw and the product is not finished. And China, being an industrial nation, highly industrialized nation, purchase a lot of these kind of products, particularly primary raw materials and intermediate product, because all these help them to be able to create jobs for their people. As a matter of fact, I'm aware there are some products you can't export finished to China. Why? Because it must be processed in China. Now, these are the kind of policy that China have in mind, or China have put in place to be able to ensure that its country is not a dumping ground, but rather its country, so is the import of China is deliberately targeted to be able to attract raw materials required for manufacturing and intermediate product required for production within the country. In fact, sometimes governments set up a trading company and government fund those trading companies, and those trading companies purchase these raw materials and stockpile them so that when organizations, manufacturing companies, factories need them and they don't have enough cash, they can buy from this trading company. This trading company can even help them issue a letter of credit while the good is on the way. Then they can pay this trading company later. These are the kind of policy and initiative that China has put in place, beyond also the incentive that China gives to its businesses. Now, in this series, I'll be looking at, it's going to be about 20 videos, and I'll be looking at different products, from raw materials to machine and equipment, to precious metals, to transportation, to metal product, to oil product, to foodstuff, to clothing, to different products, animal product, packaged medicament, chemical product that China is importing into its country. By the way, the import volume of China is over $2 trillion. Global trade is just about 24, $25 trillion. And China alone is taking up over $2 trillion. That tells you the level of dependence of the global economy on China. So let's go. The next product I'll be looking at is what you can call miscellaneous product. Miscellaneous product. Miscellaneous product because it involves different products in different categories that we have not talked about. And this product demand is 6.35 billion. 6.35 billion. Now, and it's interesting the kind of product you'll find on this list. Like I said earlier, some of the products on this list, if not most of the products on this list, are currently produced in China. But because there are people in China, company in China, organization in China, individual in China, who want to buy imported version of a particular product, maybe because of the brand, maybe because of the quality, for whatever reason, prefer that than whatever is produced in China. Or maybe those people are producing it cheaper than China, which I don't think might be the issue. And might be the specification of quality. Number one on the list is seat. Now, I won't be surprised if the importer of this seat are even car manufacturers who want a particular kind of seat, maybe for luxury brand of cars produced in China, and those kind of luxurious kind of seat is produced maybe in Europe or North America. So you have seat, 17.4% of the 6.35 billion is seat. 17.4% of the 6.35 billion is seat. And then we have furnitures, different kind of furnitures. 13 8.4%. Then we have toys. China produces a lot of toys. In fact, so many kind of toys you find in China, but China also imports other toys. 11.8%. Then you have sport equipment. 11.5%. Sport equipment. 11.5%. Video and card games. And China produces a lot of this. But China is importing video and card games, most likely because of the brand. 10.9%. Light fixtures. I'm sure this is for homes in China. And the people that buy it are people who want luxury and they want a particular brand of luxury produced maybe in Europe. Light fixtures, 7.94%. Mattresses, luxurious mattresses. Luxurious mattresses, 2.81%. Broom, 2.75%. Zippers, 2.55%. Fishing and hunting equipment, 4.52%. Pen, 4.31%. Medical furniture, 1.39%. Buttons, 1.37%. Ink ribbon, 1.35%. Vacuum flask, 1.04%. Lighter, 0.92%. And prefabricated building, 0.89%.